welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually gonna be episode number 2 of the Beyond Religion series that I started last time. So in today's video, I'm gonna be actually developing more a concept that I started introducing the last time, and I don't think many people heard about it. And that is actually astrology a base for Christianity? That's what we're gonna find in this video. Today, I'm gonna be introducing a concept that maybe not many people have heard of, and that is astro-theology. This concept is based on a belief system that studies astrology and applies its concepts to Christianity and not only. Astro-theology modifies the commonly known history of Jesus as being the Son of God, S-O-N, understanding him as being rather the Son of God, S-U-N. As for the Son of God, S-O-N, versus Son of God, S-U-N, I think it's at least interesting, a phenomenon that happens into the translations from English or into English, once the Bible was first translated into English in 1611. This phenomenon is called the lazy O. It was very common in Old English translations for the vowels O and U to be changed, unintentionally obviously, and that is due to the similarities between its pronunciation. So it is very likely that Son as an S-U-N has been mistakenly changed into Son, S-O-N. Jesus also affirms in John 8:12, and I quote, "I am the light of the world. He who follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life," from which astro-theology actually understands Jesus as a symbol that refers to the sun itself. The 12 months of the year and the 12 astrological signs respectively are represented under the symbol of the 12 disciples, and the 4 evangelists are the representation of the 4 seasons. If we look into the verses of the Bible, we also find many references that support these affirmations. One example is the Psalm 19 verse 1 that says, "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands." Another also very interesting verse is found in the book of Job, chapter 38, verse 31st to 33rd. And it says, "Can you bind the chains of the Pleiades? Can you loosen Orion's belt? Can you bring forth the constellations in their seasons? Or lead out the bear with its cubs? Do you know the laws of the heavens? Can you set up God's dominion over the earth?" I think this fragment slightly redefines the fragment that says, "May your will as in heavens as well as on earth." Another example from the Bible is John 14 verse 2 that says, and I quote, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you." This refers to the 12 dwellings, meaning houses of astrology that relate to the 12 zodiac signs, each house being based on different planes of your life. So if we make the connection, we understand that in my Father's house in the skies, there are many mansions, that is, houses. In the skies, there are many astrological houses. I mentioned already that the 12 apostles are actually a symbol for the 12 signs of the zodiac. Let's see what I mean. If we look at the famous painting, The Last Supper, we notice that one of the 12 disciples of Jesus is actually a woman, and that is to his right, the left, as you look at the painting. Why is one of the 12 disciples represented by a woman? Simple, because we have a virgin into the zodiac, Virgo, which cannot be represented otherwise than by a woman. I said in the last episode that Christianity was born with the astrological age of Pisces, the fish. And that is very important because the new astrological age came with new values and mentalities. In 2005, however, in Megiddo, Israel, was found what appears to be the first Christian church, dating from the 2nd or 3rd century. Excavations were made in the area to extend a prison. The excavations were made between 2003 and 2008, and in 2005 they actually found that floor in mosaic style. And if we look closely in the central part, we can clearly distinguish two fish, symbolizing the astrological age of Pisces. According to the precession of the equinoxes, we are at the end of the age of Pisces. And it's very interesting that in the last years, from 2012 on, there has been many people talking about the end. The end of the world is coming. And even a movie called 2012 came out talking about the same tragedy. And some would say that the Mayan calendar also predicted the end of the world. The Mayan calendar indeed predicted an end, only that their message was misinterpreted because they are not talking about the end of the world, but an end of an era, the end of the age of Pisces. And the coming era is the age of Aquarius. This age comes with many changes and points us in the direction of evolution and consciousness. Many of the concepts of the era of Pisces seem to be breaking apart, and not only from a religious or spiritual point of view, but the whole foundation of our society is becoming increasingly shabby, which is not necessarily bad. I mean, there has to be an end, so you can have a new beginning. And also, these concepts that I'm sharing have the common name of New Age. Although this knowledge is in fact ancient, belongs to the new age in which we are about to enter. This new era is also mentioned in the Bible, and I quote from Luke 22:19, "And he said unto them, Behold, when ye are entered into the city, there shall a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house that he entereth in." The man with the pitcher of water that we're talking about is the symbol of the Aquarius, and the house that he enters in is the astrological house of Aquarius. We are conditioned to see astrology as the work of the devil, when it's actually the creation of God. Ancient civilizations used the stars and astrology as a guide. The pyramids, for example, were designed to be very precisely aligned with Orion's belt. And despite the Earth's movement and the precession of the equinoxes, the pyramids are still perfectly aligned with Orion's belt. And with this, I end today's episode. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you like this video, I would appreciate your support by hitting like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell down below so you can be updated every time I post a new video. I'll see you on the next one. Light and love.